did already test it.
Testing. Richard? Oh, good in the back? Yeah. Yes.
Welcome everyone on this beautiful Sunday, beautiful sunny Sunday. Welcome to all those who are here in this room and all those who are watching online as well. We think of us all as a big, beautiful oneness. So thank you for being here today. We're going to start out, as we always do, by singing our opening song. It's on the very front of your songbook, Prayer of the Children of Love. So I'd invite you to please stand and sing.
Father, Mother, God, your kingdom come, your holy will be wholly done. Spirit, source of love, your children sing, flow through us now in everything, every day, in every way. Our prayer is this: everywhere, let love be there, and so it is. Father, Mother, God, your kingdom come, your holy will be wholly done. Spirit, source of love, your children sing, flow through us now in everything. Father, Mother, God, your children pray, be love in us in every way.
Please be seated. We're going to do things a little bit differently today. opening meditation right up front. And before we continue on, I see some new faces here, so I'd like to just point out that in the packet that was on your seat, there is a card. On one side, you can give us your demographic information if you'd like to be notified of fellowship events and activities. And on the back is room for you to write any names or conditions or things that you would like for us to pray as a community for later in the service. I'm going to grab this one right here and show you. It's this one right here. This is the prayer card with the lines on it. So we're going to continue on with our special music, and we do have super special music today with Linda Abar. Please give her a warm welcome.
Super special.
Super.
No pressure. This song, I chose it because I did the artist way to help myself get creatively unstuck. And one of the things that they recommend is to do artist dates, to do things that kind of fill your well. And I had already written this song called Hope in My Heart when I was like dry, basically in the desert, and I filled my bucket, and then out came the song. Yeah. So here we go. And this one is online if you want to check it out when my voice used to sing high. You know, it's a little different. This bench. What did you do? All right, I'm okay. I heal my ears with music, my eyes upon art, my mind of thought. Slowly I am beginning to feel hope in my heart. I sing to my dog, dance through the house, moments of the day, filling up myself with joys that bring hope in my heart. A phrase here or there, facets of life reflecting out of me, then and again, a sweet melody that brings hope in my heart. My hands touch the keys magically. A new song is calm. I finally love myself enough to give some of the hope in my heart. Hope in my heart.
Beautiful, Linda. Thank you so much. Now we're going to sing another fellowship song together. Please turn to page 38 in your songbook. And please stand and we'll sing together, Spirit Am I.
the world. Peace be to me, the holy child of God. Peace to my sister, who is one with me. Let all the world be blessed with peace through me. This holy instant I would give to you. Be you in charge, for I would follow you. Certain that your direction gives me peace.
And please stay standing, and we'll take some time to greet each other.
This lady, this one, worked over at Mine Tower. She really does religious work. The director's so it's really special because it's something that she made. And she used to have this one hearing I had with the door going out, and I would bring it back and she would fix it.
Did she fix it?
Yeah, every time. So it was really nice. Yeah.
We need to find a place on here to just put
Is it no longer? It might have gotten clipped. Saying it was on the back. Yeah. Right.
Julie was just mentioning it for the
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yes, that was so smart, Richard. Thank you.
Hi.
two.
Yes, you're next, right? No, you just did put it in, yeah.
Close to being settled. This is the time for our message during our service, and the topic is creativity continued. Julie and I are going to share the talk today, and there's just so much about creativity. We could probably go on and on and on, and maybe we will. But for now, it's today, and she's going to begin. So I want to introduce our Reverend Julie Dillon, and please give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone. Gosh, so good to see all these faces. So So happy to be able to talk today on this wonderful topic and to follow that wonderful talk that Mary did two weeks ago now on creativity. And we'll start with creativity is not something that is just reserved for artists or certain people. I see it as something that we are all born with. And it's the way our soul expresses, and it's also a way of connection with the divine. And Julia Cameron, that's funny, I have the book. Linda just mentioned the book, The Artist's Way, and the author is Julia Cameron. And I'll show if you don't know about the book, actually just a show of hands, how many people have done The Artist's Way, and maybe several times, and it's just wonderful. She says that creativity is God's gift to us, and then using our creativity is our gift to God to love, and just love that. And so in this sense, creativity becomes a spiritual practice. It can be a path to healing. It can be a path to self-discovery, and also that deepening connection to our divine. The Course in Miracles also echoes this theme. It says, "There is a light in you the world cannot extinguish." And another wonderful line, so no matter what's going on, and we know there's a lot going on, right? That light is always within each and every one of us. So no matter all the turbulence, this inner light is that creative force of love itself. And when we are aligned with love versus being aligned with fear, and when we're in judgment, comparison, maybe it's perfectionism, we cannot create. And that would be because we're coming from a place of our ego versus from our higher self, from spirit. So today, I just like us to be open to the idea that creativity is very expansive. And yes, it's about wonderful talent, and we surely know that creative, that spiritual piece when we hear Corey and Linda, right? I mean, we are just so blessed. But it's also, I see it in everyone here, and it's in so many different ways. And Mary has pointed this out in her talk. But it's how we connect, how we are in community. And we have a lot of different personalities here, in case anyone hasn't noticed. And we do pretty darn well. And I know I love coming here. And we've created this, to me, this is that community of creativity, which I'm just so grateful to have found. And so whether it's showing up in painting, it could be watercolors, acting, digital art, making healing tea, and digital art, the types of movement, and there's so many. I could just list everything about just everyone here, all the creativity. And sometimes it's hard with the, gardening, master gardening, with crafting. I mean, on and on. It's harder to see this in ourselves. So I'm hoping throughout the talk, it might be a little bit easier to maybe really find that creative voice that we all have, that's always within us. So, and I'm going to do our meditation, like Mary said, a little bit out of order today. And it's going to be just a tad longer, our meditation. So do what you feel comfortable. Maybe you need to do a little movement. Roll those shoulders back. Try to sit up as tall as you can so you can feel comfortable. So just get into a position that feels good to you, and feel free to adjust whenever you need to. And let's start with our slow low, deep breaths. And we can add that sigh. I love that. We can add that fellowship sigh. Any sounds that resonate with you. And just on that exhale, just cleansing, a nice cleansing breath. Just inhaling and then letting go of the stressors, the hurriedness, maybe any of the activities from your day. Let's just leave them behind. We don't need to take them into our time together here. Maybe checking in with your feet, just gently pressing your feet on the earth. Gentle lift of the heart. Help us create this nice open, wide posture across those collarbones and that nice lengthened spine, but not rigid. And now I'll have you imagine a warm golden light above your head. The presence of unconditional love. This is the light of Source, the light of love. And it is always with you. It never leaves you. And now with your next breath, imagine this light gently pouring over your muscles in your face and your whole head, just softening your shoulders. And feel how it warms your chest and how it settles into your heart. And this light knows you, and it does not ask you for anything in return. You don't need to earn this. It only asks you to remember. The Course in Miracles says, the light in you is what the universe longs to see. Let this light now enter your creative center. Let it enter your hands, feet, your voice, your imagination. And feel your inner artist awakening. No pressure, no outcome. Just the invitation to be curious again. And if you could silently repeat these phrases. I trust the creative impulse in me. I trust the creative impulse in me. I am a channel for divine expression. I am a channel for divine expression. There is no right way to create, only a true way. There is no right way to create, only a true way. And now, let your mind drift to something that you love to do, or maybe it was something you loved to do as a child. Could also be something you would like to do now, and be it singing, dancing, drawing, building, acting, cooking, and just picture yourself doing it freely. No one watching, no one grading, just for the pure joy of it. And can you feel that smile returning to your heart? As Julia Cameron says, the creative process is a process of surrender, not control. So in this moment, we let go. We surrender the fear of not enough. We release the need to be perfect. And letting your breath deepen and gently anchoring yourself to this present moment. Now imagine yourself walking into your week, not trying to be creative, but trusting that creativity is already within you. You don't have to push. You only need to allow. And taking a deeper breath in and out. And slowly opening your eyes and just gently coming back into this space. And I'm going to ask if anyone would like to share maybe something that may have come up. Maybe it was a joyful memory from the past, something creative that just might have come through. Anyone feel like sharing? Good. Yeah, go ahead.
So I've always done theater in some kind of capacity, either as a child, as an adult, a volunteer. My dad is an amazing theater actor, and people will tell you that. So he's had Alzheimer's for 16 years, and so I can still continue to go to the theater. And I have this community, like you said, you just kind of lean into people. And just so you guys know, tonight, LCC has their Summer Under the Stars. They're doing Midsummer Night's Dream from 7 to 9. But I've done also capacity MSU guys, Summer Free Circle Theater. If it's free, it's for me, and I love to share. But that's when my creativity lies. If it's art, theater, music, I'm usually there. If it's culture, I mean, the people who see me in the community like, oh, there's Sarah once again somewhere. And they're like, where do you live? I'm like, oh, I'm here. I'm here everywhere. I'm like, oh. And then I have CTA credentials, which gives me certified tourism ambassador. And I love being in the community and connecting. And so if you're ever at a loss, hit me up. I'm willing to share my number or socials. But there's so much creativity in this community.
Yes, and thank you for sharing. Deb?
I actually found myself arranging flowers in a box, and flowers that I had picked, and it was just like, I do know floral design, elements of floral design and all that. It's like I just threw that all out the window and I just started putting things in and creating something beautiful. That ended up making.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Anyone else? Go ahead, Sue.
I thought about riding my powder blue Schwinn bike with no hands.
I love it. I love it. Okay, Linda.
I thought of sailing, even though that's not creating something, but it's like you're working with the wind. And the other thing that is really important to me, I'm an attic full of art, and I always change the art around, and it's like putting together a room in a different way, and it's a really beautiful creative process for me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fun to plan it, like I'm gonna have this thing and that thing, and it's good.
That's so cool. I love it. I love it. Nancy?
I just want to put a plug in for Julia Cameron, because I just finished her fourth book while I was in Maine. And I find her very inspiring. If you're in 12-step or know someone who is, she is a 12-step person and incorporates that kind of message, which to me is divine. And she gives you little assignments, and I like doing those, and things to think about and things to do. And I always take one of her books with me on vacation.
So good. Yes, and I have some journal prompts that everyone will be able to take home and inspired from Julia Cameron. So thank you. Yes, and that really is. I have her book, the 25th anniversary book. Go ahead, Rose.
In her first book, I went through it with the I spirit with it, and we wrote every day and we walked every day.
Love it.
So those are those things that help you.
Yes.
Be creative.
It really is. Oh, and I love journal. I've been doing it for years. The journaling is so helpful. And she talks more about these morning pages. And ask me or Nancy or we have a lot of people who have done that book for sure. And the childhood memory I had was with my sister when we were, I don't know, we were just kids, like maybe 8 and 10, and just singing and being very silly, like listening to, I'm going to date myself, the, what are they, 45s on, right? They had the wide center, and and we'd just be very goofy, sing and dance, and then we'd have sleepovers. I don't know how my poor parents survived any of that, but and to this day, I love doing that, like being, singing and dancing. We have the wonderful singing here. So, let's see. Oh, and how we would.
5-7 minutes.
Okay, all right, good. We have a little more time, so this is great. I'll talk just briefly. I do want to also share, and the other point is at any time, this creativity, we can, find something that really enlivens us. And I'm just going to mention my mom, the last couple years of her life, and she created these kids' stories. I can still remember. I've got many journals. And this is someone that was nothing that I knew from her growing up. But, and she had gratitude lists. We would do gratitude work. And it was just so wonderful. And to see her light up to find this mode of expression. And I think she was the oldest of several kids. And I don't think she really got to have a lot of creative time or, just a different time period. And she started work real early in her life. So I just love that that was something we got to share and to know her in a different sense. It was just really lovely.
Well, I didn't understand what it was that you did.
Oh, okay, let me explain it. Well, we did, gratitudes. We did gratitude works. Like she would still remember when I first said, oh, let's do this. Mom, let's write a few gratitudes. Well, I don't know what I would say. And she did not like it one bit. And so, but kind of kept at her, just asking. And I can remember one day her just listing. There must have been a stream about 15 things, and I was just full of tears. It's like, oh my gosh, and it was just so lovely. But then this other piece, like drawing, like these silly, like kids stories, and like Tommy the Turtle was one, Horace the Horse, and I mean, and they were very short, but I mean, just to spend, it was that time we got to spend. And for someone to hear her, it was just so beautiful. And the fact, I'm glad that she was able to do that, that at that time in her life, and then share it with us. So it's beautiful memories that we actually have. And let's see. And for most of us, and the other piece, it's creating the time, right, to do something you love. And creativity can't be forced. Instead, welcome it simply by being present. Tara Brach, a spiritual teacher and author, says, from this soft presence, ideas bloom from your open heart. And then inspiration flows. So I really like that, trying not to force things. And these journal prompts, Mary, could you hand them out? I'm sorry, should have mentioned that. This card that you have, which is very creative, with somebody right up here that made this beautiful creation. I know, this is our wonderful Samantha. Yes. And I don't think we're going to have time to go through this whole list, but I would invite you just to take a look at these writing prompts and just see what you feel moved to work on. Like I like this one. What blocks or fears come up when you consider expressing yourself creatively? So that might be something, you know, you sit with. Maybe could be in your meditation or journaling. I think is so helpful. And where in your life can you welcome more play, curiosity, or wonder? And then this one is from Julie Cameron. It says, if your creativity had a voice, what would it want you to know today? And I want to just leave you with that. If your creativity had a voice, what would it want you to know today? And they'll all be on this card. So, you know, if you feel moved, you know, and it's, again, you could do one and then maybe just pause, do a little journaling or meditating, or take it on your walk with you. Whatever you feel moved to do. And thank you very much. Thanks.
Julie, lots of good things to think through. As Julie reminded us, we are all creative beings. And not only are we creators, Mark Nepo tells us that creativity never leaves us. Its call simply keeps changing. I like that idea, and it's our choice to answer the call. One of our very beloved fellowshipians reminded me recently how easy it is to get stuck in sameness and in our comfort zones. And that's really undermines our creativity completely. And one of the examples that I thought of immediately, and this is a prime example of how creativity can not have anything to do with artistic endeavors. And I've told some of you this story before, but about a month and a half ago, my daughter called and said, I know you're going to say no, Mom. I know you, but I want you to come out and visit. And you've got 12 days to get here. And she knows me because she knows that I need to think it through, to plan, to take how everything's going to work here at the fellowship. And I said, oh no, I can't do that. And then my very, very wise daughter said these words to me. Let's just think about this. What if you could? Let's just think that through. What would that look like? And that just freed me up to start, getting that I can't do it. I need to keep control over everything. I have all this planning I need to do. It just freed up my mind and my heart to say, well, yeah, maybe this could work. And by the end of the conversation, I think I probably already had my ticket. So thank you, Janessa, for helping me through that process. And Julie brought up the idea of sometimes we tell ourselves we don't have time to do something creative, or to learn how to do something creative. How many of you brought your watercolor sets out and tried something?
I got mine on the kitchen table.
Okay.
I'm close. I'm getting there.
Nobody? I know some of you weren't here. I'm going to bring the rest of them next week so you can have some. Okay, there's another little encouraging word. Open those things up and see what you can do with it. But we tell ourselves that we don't have time. So I found some really interesting data about how we spend some of the precious, precious time that we have on this planet in our human experience. One of them was complaining. We spend over 7 months of our lives, this is based on age of 70, complaining. Now, these are highly variable, as you can imagine. So we all know people who aren't spending 7 and who are spending way, way more than 7 months. And that, what interestingly, was right about the same amount of time that we spend laughing. About 8 months of our lives we spend laughing. Social media, a year or more. including scrolling, watching TV, 9 years of our lives. Some of that could, like turn the TV off and go open your watercolor set. And I started thinking about this, and perfect story, but with your mother. Art can be our fountain of youth. It's one of the most overlooked anti-aging strategies or activities. It stimulates both new brain cells and new nerve cells. It's the ability to change and adapt and learn in response to our experiences. And when we do artistic kinds of endeavors, whatever that might look like for you, that happens. We create new pathways in our brains and create new brain cells. And our stress levels drop. So it's just so good for us, and it's soul medicine in our grief and in our trauma and our disappointment. If we threw ourselves into some kind of artistic endeavor, I think we'd find that divine flow comforting us in so many ways. Creativity is the child within us saying, hey, I'm still here. I'm still here. Let me come out. And we're declaring to the world, I'm not done becoming. It was also Martin Eco, I believe, that said, it's not just fun and a hobby. It's the necessity of being alive is to use our creativity. And all this time that we spend trying to figure out ways to keep ourselves vibrant and growing, expanding, and experiencing, what if the real fountain of youth is not to try to stay young, but to try to stay inspired? And perhaps the most important is our world needs our creativity now more than ever. The collective consciousness needs us to flow that love, divine love, into the world. We can move our egos out of the way and open to the flow, and through our creativity bring the energy of change and peace and joy to ourselves and to everyone in this world. The other thing that I was thinking about is, not only can we help ourselves by being creative, but we can help others by supporting their creativity. I was thinking of different ways that we could do that. Of course, there's always encouragement. We can encourage those that we know are involved in creative endeavors. We can provide opportunities for people to express their creativity. We do that here at the fellowship with our beautiful musicians and vocalists. We can buy from local artists and artisans, support community projects like community theater. We can buy food that's been grown from farmers markets or flowers, and eat in local independent restaurants. All of that is creative. So last time I was here, I brought the watercolor sets for you. And this time I brought a prompt that will help you create a poem. So Julie and I were on the same page with the writing and journaling and the poem. I use this in our School of Ministry. I also used this when I was teaching classes in the Ingham County Jail. So it's interesting if you fill out those prompts, and the best thing to do is not think about it too much. And then when you read that over back to yourselves, it is absolutely poetry. Absolutely poetry. And you can try doing it at different times in your lives after different things have happened in your lives and see how things have changed for you. But I hope you will join us on this journey of creativity. And again, for those of you who are involved in very creative things like music and writing and composing, playing musical instruments, doing art, painting, that kind of thing, I'm going to encourage you, try something different. Try something different. Try doing the writing. Try, if you are a painter or a chalk sidewalk drawer, try to pick up a musical instrument and do something different. So I'm going to ask again how many people have tried their watercolors, so just know that that's coming. Thank you so much. This is the time in our service when we stop and pause and just fill our hearts with gratitude for all of the blessings and gifts in our lives. The blessing and gift of our creative being. And we can find those things all around us. We can see them all around us and within us. We're so grateful, too, for all of those who support the work of the fellowship, being here every Sunday. All of our get-togethers, all of our classes and workshops. So thank you again for your generosity. John is going to come around with the basket. Remember to put your prayer cards, prayer requests in there. And while he's doing that, we will sing together, I Am Grateful.
Grateful, I am grateful. Grateful, I am grateful. Grateful, I am grateful. Grateful, I am
The light of divine love shines eternally, blessing and multiplying our tithes and offerings. I joyously give, knowing I always have enough to share and to spare. And let's just close our eyes once again and go within and wrap our love around everyone, every beautiful being who is named on a card in this basket today. We extend our love, and we see it finding its way into their hearts. We know that what they need is available to them. Everything, always. Health, happiness, wholeness, safety is within their reach. And we see them with it, having it. It is done. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you. We have another beautiful song from Linda Abar and Corey Williams.
One of the things I do is I create in the cracks of my life. And I just thought I'd mention that. You know, you cultivate that space that you get into, and then you can weave in and out of it. I don't know if that resonates with anyone. Now, this song, I'm singing Pure Imagination. There's a line in here that says, you can change the world, there's nothing to it. And I'm like, I used to feel like, sure. I rest watching TV, because when I'm blown out, I love the creativity of a lot of the TV shows that are out there right now, and the characters they create and everything. And this guy wanted to be a hero, and someone was saying, yeah, you want to change the world. And he turned around and he said, everyone changes the world. And that's powerful and true. So that's my intro to this song. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. What you'll find when you look into your imagination will begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. And there you will see what you truly wish to be. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to, do it. You can change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know that compares with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to, do it. We can change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know that compares with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
Just beautiful. A perfect song for our topic today, and a perfect fellowship message. Just beautiful. Thank you. Thank you all for being here with us this afternoon. I hope you enjoyed the service and the music, and are leaving with some things to think about and carry forward into your week. I want to thank all of you who are watching virtually as well. Let's give Corey and Linda Abar another round of applause. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Mary.
It's hard to say that about yourself. Thanks, me. Yeah. And just a few announcements. We have Healing Movements always on Monday at 4 p.m. here in this room. chair yoga is on hold, but those who were going to chair yoga might try the Monday class. Julie said some have done that and it's working very well. The Death Cafe is coming up again July 19th. That's a Saturday at 2 p.m. And we also have a summer picnic fundraiser here at the Red Cedar Friends, probably out back, hopefully if it's beautiful weather. And that's also on Saturday, July 19th at 4 p.m. So just watch your e-announcements for more details, and we'll give you more information too about the picnic. Also, just a reminder to please stay and join us for potluck after the service today. So let us close out our service by getting into our peace circle and saying our closing blessing.
Let it begin with me.